What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, you saw us spray the GTR, which turned out amazing. The next step is to spray all the smaller pieces that are going black and also the roof.
All right guys, so let's go ahead and do it. So we got the roof nice and painted. This is the next day here. We got the roof all dried up. It looks absolutely amazing. It's been sitting out. It got a little bit of dust on it, but now we're gonna go ahead and start putting the entire car together. And the first thing I wanna do is probably go ahead and start putting the door handles together, get the door panels on, and then we'll continue moving on inside, like putting the seats all back together, and then we can go ahead and put the glass in. So let's go ahead and get both door panels back together. So we got both door panels on. Everything is nice and clipped in. So we're moving along here pretty good. We also got that side in. Now we need to go ahead and put the seat belts in because I wanted to put this entire rear back together. Then we'll start putting the glass in. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. This package is from Safety Restore. They do seat belt repair and modules. So let's see what we have in here. If I can get it open. Come on. All right, so we got the box open, kind of destroyed it, but as you can see, safetyrestore.com. They do amazing work. We've been using them for quite some time, and there's our seatbelt that they rebuilt. And they also actually changed color on seatbelts, so if you want to get that done, hit them up. I was thinking about doing a red, but there's already kind of too much red in this car. As you can see, the steering wheel is red, and the seats are red right there, and then we have the module right here. So let's go ahead and get the module back in, and then we'll start putting everything in back here, and probably go ahead and put this back window in so we can get this entire interior buttoned up. Yeah. So we got the seatbelt on, but before we go ahead and put this on right here, we need to put everything in back here because this piece actually bolts on after this plastic. So let's go ahead and put this roof airbag in, and we'll probably go ahead and start putting the roof on. All right, guys, so we got everything back together inside. We are still waiting on the guy to sew up the seat. So now we're gonna move on to the front. We need to go ahead and start putting this front bumper back together and put the headlights on. So let's go ahead and get this old bumper off, put the trim, put the fog lights on, and get everything back together. guys, so we got everything back together in the front that we could. We got the hood closing nice, and check out the fitment. Everything lines up perfectly. Now let's move on to the rear bumper. We need to get it up and get all the taillights and everything back on it. So we got the entire rear end back together on the car. Everything went together smoothly. We got the spoiler on back here, the nice flat carbon hook on there, and we also put everything back together in here. The car will need a nice detail, but I also want to give a big shout out to my guy at 417 Motoring. He actually hooked me up with this diffuser at a really good price. I couldn't find one anywhere, especially for the 2017 Nissan GTR. So if you need any GTR parts, they actually have a lot of used car parts on their eBay, so I'll drop a link down below if you guys want to check them out if you're looking for some car parts. And we also need to put these side covers on, but we unfortunately don't have the exhaust tips, because when we bought this car from IA, somebody actually, or the insurance company, took everything apart, and I'm guessing they took these exhaust tips, and these things are around $1,500, so we went ahead and just ordered some cheaper ones. This is an Akrapovic aftermarket exhaust, so before you guys start saying to get an aftermarket exhaust, it already has one on here. Now let's just do a little walk around of the entire car. This car turned out absolutely amazing. If you guys remember from the first episode, this quarter panel right here was destroyed. Now everything is back to OEM, looks perfect. And inside, we are still waiting on the seat. So once that comes in, we'll have the entire interior buttoned up, but that's basically it inside. We've got the headliner on, all the rear seats. We're gonna have to detail the heck out of this car, but we actually just wiped it down just a little bit, and it looks already amazing. Now let's move on to the front of the car. We have the front end. We didn't put these fender liners in right here yet, because we actually are missing the front air dam for the front piece, because this is the 2017 conversion and it is different from the 2015. So once we get that, we'll button up the entire bumper. But man, this thing just looks absolutely amazing. And we do have a little dilemma with this chrome over here. I'm not too sure if I want to leave it chrome, or I'm thinking maybe color match it to the car. It will look pretty cool. It'll kind of break up some of the colors up here. As you can see, we do have the carbon fiber hood, which is absolutely amazing. All the gaps are perfect on the hood, which is pretty cool. And we do have the 2015 headlights, so we won't have to convert these. These are the same to 2018. So before you guys say anything about that, and we might do something with these marker lamps right here. I'm not too sure. I don't really like the orange of it. We might just tint them or something. But yeah, that's basically it on the entire body of the car. And I'm thinking we also will do a lot of performance mods to this car, because I want to make it have a lot of horsepower, probably around 600 or 700 horsepower. And then we probably will get some aftermarket rims. So if you have any aftermarket rim suggestions, just go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section. And we might also paint these calipers right here. These are the standard OEM Nissan color orange, which is kind of basic. So I'm kind of thinking a yellow will go pretty good on this car, because if you see like Ferraris, they have the red and then the yellow calipers, which looks absolutely stunning. And that is gonna be a wrap for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and slash that subscribe button, smash the like button, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And a little update on the Mustang. We did take a little break on it just to get this car done, because I've had this car for around 3 months already. And as you guys know, I did break my neck and everything kind of went downhill with this car. But now it is finally done. We can finally get this thing back on the road. Thanks for watching.